So Ian,
Damien?
here we are in Las Vegas.
I know. What a SCO it's been, right?
What a SCO it's been. So we met in Sydney,
Yep.
we met in Melbourne,
Yep.
we've worked with the Fujitsu and the ServiceNow teams in Europe, in Australia, in Americas. We've bundled together ServiceNow Impact and Fujitsu CASE.
Yep.
Tell our viewers what that means.
I mean, it's been a massive year. The amount of support that we've got from both the partner acceleration teams and the executives at ServiceNow has been absolutely unparalleled and not what I've ever seen before. And that focus has really enabled us to bring a very strong offering to market that's going to see our customers be able to accelerate the value that they're getting from their platform. And that is really laying the foundation for a pretty exciting 2025.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And why I'm particularly excited is obviously ServiceNow Impact is a really compelling offering and it helps customers get to value faster. Bundled with Fujitsu CASE, if we look at the many ServiceNow customers that I talk to and they tell me their pain points, they're like, hey Damien, we love the platform, but it's highly complex, we don't have the resources, and we want to adopt X, Y, Z. With Impact and CASE together, Impact kind of provides that governance, that assurance and advisory layer and the recommendations, and then Fujitsu CASE provides that hands-on keyboard deployment and implementation, and it just helps customers unlock the usage and the adoption of all of those products and features much faster.
Oh yeah. I think it dramatically accelerates how quickly they can get value. When we're able to work with the Impact team, get those recommendations 1 week and be actually unlocking that value the following week. That is what our customers love, and that's the exciting stories that we're hearing coming out of the customers where we've got this in place.
Brilliant. And obviously here at Sales Kickoff, ServiceNow Sales Kickoff here in Las Vegas, we've heard a lot of talk about agentic AI, workflow data fabric, all of that one platform, all of that goodness and the innovation. Now, we also know that we're focusing really highly on industries. This is not a feature or a product play anymore. This is about solving business outcomes.
Yeah.
How can Impact and CASE help our customers across those industries achieve those goals?
Yeah, I think you've hit the nail on the head. That's probably the two things I've been most excited about SCO. So one thing is, how do we help customers that have already purchased some of the Now Assist AI technology on their platform and are starting to adventure into agentic AI use cases and looking to really run some quick POCs and start to get things up and running. The other big thing that we're seeing in that space is customers that are perhaps much earlier in that journey. They don't know where to start, and perhaps there's a few things that they need to do to lay a better foundation to make sure that they can leverage AI quicker on their platform. And when we have a look at the industry piece, the thing I'm super excited about is we are now meeting the customers where they are in those industries. We've got some really exciting stuff. I've been partnering with the MSP team at ServiceNow and our innovation team, and we're looking at some really exciting use cases that we can take to customers in the manufacturing space, the law enforcement space, health, automotive and manufacturing. So, and a lot of those are across all regions, and that is just going to be an absolute game changer in 2025.
Fantastic. When we think about Fujitsu CASE and ServiceNow Impact, I like to think about as a three-legged stool. We have the customer, we have ServiceNow, and we have Fujitsu.
Exactly.
And those three legs really keep us all balanced and focused on that core strength.
Yeah.
And I know it might seem like a fun analogy, but then we dive deeper into, some customers may or may not know even what they're getting with Impact. I'd like to just take a minute to run through those four key pillars. If you think about product adoption, value management, platform health, and then that access to expertise.
Yeah.
Given that broad set of functionality and capabilities that is there for customers to unlock value, how can Fujitsu CASE and Impact really start getting customers started?
Yeah. So I think to drill into that, how we can really get customers started is the way that we are interlocking our teams, right? So I think it's fair to say if you went back a couple of years, the teams were probably working independently. So where customers are seeing the value is we're working with them to talk about a use case that we know, we've had conversations with them, we've got those relationships in the business, we know there's something that can unlock that value in the platform, and it's important to drive that adoption, we can then actually help the customer navigate the catalogue of circa 80 different accelerators and say, okay, let's run the accelerator to really kickstart this, and we'll be involved in that process, and they're ready off the back of that to go, right, we've run that accelerator, we've identified some key points that we need to address them, let's crack on and get them addressed.
Fantastic. We've heard a lot about agentic AI this week, and obviously, some customers might be a bit scared of the technology. Now, we both know that AI is not new to ServiceNow.
Yeah.
I've been working at ServiceNow a long time. You've been in the ecosystem for longer than as old as you look, right? And, the first iterations of AI within the platform were back in 2017 in the Kingston release.
Yeah.
We're now at like Yokohama coming out.
Yeah.
So we've had, predictive intelligence, we've had virtual agent, we've had natural language understanding, all of this additional functionality in the AI space.
Yeah.
And of course, Now Assist was launched last year. We're now in the world of agentic AI. Customers might be scared. How can, with Impact and Fujitsu CASE, how can we help them overcome their anxiety?
Yeah, so I think one thing to touch on as well is Fujitsu has a very strong legacy within AI. So a significant amount of AI patents, and we've been working in the AI space for 30 years. So we're not only tapping into the ServiceNow AI capability, but also broader AI capability that can work with the platform. So, an exciting example is using our Kazuchi for Vision product and driving that into health and safety within the platform. What I would say for those customers where, they're potentially scared, they don't know where to start, they don't know how to eat the elephant, so to speak, I see a real amazing opportunity for my team and the Impact team, along with the customer, to demystify that. Because what we've seen is when we've actually gone in there and started to run some of those impact accelerators with customers, that starts to give them that clarity. It starts to demystify it, and they go, wow, this is actually, this was a big scary beast, but this has really helped chunk it down. And then we can move forward and go, hey, case team can come in and set up, next week, why don't we pick one use case and let's try it out, and let's see, does that add value? Fantastic, let's pick another one. So that's what really excites me, because I think it's taking it from where do we even start to just, getting those first steps, and then that momentum grows, right?
So basically, with Impact, they get a whole catalogue of accelerators. They get strategic and architectural accelerators.
Yep.
There's all of those technical accelerators like jumpstart your virtual agent,
Yeah.
fine tune your CMDB. These are all fixed scope offerings that actually help them get started fast.
Yes.
And then the hands-on keyboards configuration assist through Fujitsu CASE and with ServiceNow's Impact team bundled together.
Yeah.
That's where we can really start doing the work
Yeah.
and actually getting those go live cakes eaten and cut up really fast.
Yep, exactly.
Cool. Well, I've been on a health kick, so I think I've earned myself a slice of go live cake. How about we revisit this conversation later this year when we start showing off some of those cakes and candles?
Sounds fantastic.